Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to talk about something I rarely talk about and fairly few people know about. So, some of y'all may know or not know I have a Shumo tumor, which is a false brain tumor that puts fluid on my brain. So, first off, growing up, I played football and baseball. So, first how I got this brain tumor was in summer of first grade, going into second grade. I had an eye appointment end of May into June, and the eye doctor saw that I had some swelling behind my eyes and thought it could be very serious, so she sent us to a neurologist, recommended a doctor to see. So we went from the eye doctor to the neurologist in June, and then June went to July to confirm what they thought I had. They took me, scheduled an appointment at Children's Hospital in Birmingham, Alabama. Done a spinal tap during the summer, which was in July. And they Children's done it, so it was a day thing. So got there bright and early one day during the week. Done it and left Children's about 1 or 2 o'clock. They sent the results to the neurologist, and the normal diagnosis on a spinal tap is 25 centimeters or whatever. Mine was above, so it confirmed that I had a Shumo tumor. While that's going on, Children's didn't tell us, or they thought they had got all the spinal fluid, but they actually overdrawn me, which then leads into second grade and practicing football. This is where I want to get into. So school is in progress. I woke up one morning. My schedule for when I played football was Monday for school, practice Monday. Tuesday is school and practice. Wednesday, school, no practice. Thursday, school, practice. Friday, school, and no practice. So that was the schedule during the week. So I get up. School started. Been in session for about 4 weeks. And practice for 4 weeks too. So I wake up on, I believe it was on Monday morning. I wake up feeling fine. I woke up, well, my alarm goes off at 6:15, but I always wake up early, so I woke up at 6 o'clock. Done all my usual, shower, everything, breakfast, get on a cheese wagon. If you don't know what a cheese wagon is, it's a school bus. The school bus is a wagon that looks like cheese on 10 wheels. So, cheese wagon. Get on a cheese wagon, head off to school. We got out of school about 7:25, wait on the teachers up until 7:45. I'm still feeling fine. We get to the homeroom, Miss Holmes. I remember my second grade teacher, Miss Holmes. I asked her if I can take a reading test, which then is called AR test back in the day for the school I attended to. If I could take the AR test, she said, go ask your reading teacher. So go across the hall, straight across the hall, Asked my teacher. My teacher said yes. Come across. Told Miss Holmes yes. So I can take the test. She said, okay, go ahead and get on the computer. We did have... So back then, there was no laptops or nothing. You had these big old bulky computers and everything. So I get on it. For me, I didn't go straight to the test. I done some filling around for about 5 minutes, and then the morning announcements came on. By that time, I was feeling somewhat not well, you might say, not feeling well. Don't know what's going on. The morning announcements come on. Done the Pledge of Allegiance, sat back down. I was good at doing 2 things at once. So when the morning announcements came on, had the test, my name, book, how many points I can earn, all that good stuff. And at the bottom, do you proceed yes or cancel or no? So I click yes. The morning announcements come to an end. I'm still on the first question. I'm feeling worse by the minute. And then I keep on reading the question. I didn't understand the question. Didn't know the answers. I'm kind of zoomed out. Still not feeling well. Then I see the timer on top of the clock in the top right hand corner. And then I quickly answered the question, hit next. Then when the next question pops up, I read the question real fast. And then so my back is towards Miss Holmes. So I turn to the left, kind of halfway, 3/4 to the left. And I just fall asleep for 30 minutes to an hour. Don't know what's going on. One of my baseball buddies growing up said my face turned all different kinds of colors. I remember him telling me that. So that was going on. I wake up. From left to right was Miss Holmes, the nurse, and the teacher intern who was interning with Miss Holmes. In front of me, that was left to right. And it was a big commotion right before that when I woke up. I guess they saw me moving around and stuff. Because all the other students were still in class. So Miss Holmes' class was still in homeroom. So a big commotion from the students and everybody. And the school nurse said, okay. I'll wake up. The nurse is right there in front of me. Then they say, what is your name? First off, I'm saying this was a correct 2 minutes. I'm going to tell you why here in a minute. But the school nurse says, what's your name? And I said my mother's name first. And I was saying my mother's name like I was drunk. That's how slurred my speech was. For about a minute. And then I said my name, still slur like I'm drunk. And then all I do next is fall asleep and don't remember anything for a couple days. So this happened on Monday, Tuesday. I wake up like Friday in the hospital, asking a couple questions, where I'm at and everything. So that's why. So So for 2 minutes, I know of that Monday, Tuesday, I just woke up and said my name. I don't know how I got to the nurse's office. I don't know how I got to the hospital. None of that before. So I guess I couldn't walk because I was having another seizure on the way or something. But I know I had a couple on the way when Mama was on the way to pick me up, and I had a couple going to the hospital and a couple at the hospital. So they must have, the nurse and the school, the teacher intern picked me up to take me to the nurse's office. I don't know. Had to be. But that was that, and I spent 2.5 weeks to 3 weeks in the hospital. Like the first week and a half, I slept. Like I wake up for a few minutes, ask some questions, and stay awake for about 2 minutes and fall asleep for 3 or 4 days on end. And then the last week and a half, one day I just remembered in the hospital, my mom said, if you want to get discharged, you have to walk. So I walked for a week and a half and finally got discharged. Find out why I had the seizure at school and so many is children's overdrawn the spinal tap that I had at children's. So that's why, and wonder why I had the seizures. So from 2nd grade through 6th grade, I had about 8 spinal taps. All of them from besides one, I could feel the needles. So about 8 spinal taps. 7 of the 8 spinal taps I had were 6 needles. 3 18 inches needles and 6 24 inches needles. And so, and every time besides one, I could feel the needles. So the needles coming out of my spine. And of course my left side would go sharp pain and numb down my left hip and leg. So I continued to play football for another year. I played the rest of that year, won a championship, and then played another 4 or 5 games and said I had to quit. But my body didn't let me play baseball. I played baseball in 4th. And then my body told me to quit baseball in 5th grade. But usually when I get headaches, I guess I get headaches from a tumor. Not only that, I still have to live with this. The rest of my life. And I don't know when my next seizure will come. But a tumor is the pressure inside my skull, which is intertracheal pressure. Forms for no other reason, or no reason at all. And symptoms mimic a brain tumor. That's what it is. For me, I have to take headache medicine, usually strong ibuprofen, 600 milligrams pretty much, to keep the headache away. The severe headaches. I have severe headaches. Surgery is another way, but it's mostly spinal taps, usually, and as I know of. Occurs in children and adults, which I was 6 and turned 7 when they found that out. Axiom first popped up the seriousness of it, and then a spinal tap confirmed it. Symptoms are severe headaches, which find out when I have a headache or any headache or severe headache is my pimples. One of my pimples is dilated. That's how you can tell that I really have a headache and it's bothering me. And then some might start behind my eyes, and most of them don't. That's how it goes. And then whooshing sound in your head that mimics your heartbeat. Nausea, vomiting, and dizziness. A lot of my headaches, I have at least one of them. I may have 2 out of 3 of them. Most of the time. And that's dizziness and nausea. So, and then I get vision loss is another one. Sometimes I get blurry vision, which is another symptom. And then difficult to see sides, so I don't have that. Here's the one thing I do have for most of my headaches, not all of my headaches or near all of my headaches. I will have neck pain at the base of my neck, shoulder, and at the top of my shoulder. Shoulders and top of my back will hurt. So that's another thing. Forgetness. So when I have a bad headache, when I was younger, I would forget the days and I would not go to school. And I would forget the days, what day it is, and I'll go back to sleep for 3 to 4 days, 5 days, maybe 6, however long. And then all of a sudden I can remember what day it is. And then I'll be fine for a while. That's happened to me. I don't know, but that's happened to me about a couple times. It's happened within the past 10 years. So my seizure happened because Children's Hospital in Birmingham, Alabama, overdrawn my spinal tap to confirm that I had a summa tumor. So a summa tumor is a false brain tumor that mimics a brain tumor. And yes, I have spinal taps. And and one time I got sick from it. Yes, I can get sick from spinal tap. So when I go to football games or anything like that, I just take a minute and see them players, know what they could be playing their last game, they can take it away from them real quick from my head or anything, because mine was taken away real quick too, by brain tumor and everything like that. So if you don't mind, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. But my seizure in 2nd grade. Plus the teacher was flattered and shaken up a little bit. But not only that, for Christmas, I don't know how this came about, I got her a candle for Christmas. And I bought her my own money, because I side hustle as a kid. I bought her with my own money. My mom put a note in it, said I bought her with my own money. I bought it from Miss Holmes, of course. For Christmas, when she opened up, she read the note. She said thank you and everything. A year later, I walked past her in the hallway, and she said, Cody, I really haven't burned your candle because it remembers me of you. And I always thought she was one of my favorite teachers in school because she saved my life. But I don't know, but I think she did. But yeah, please hit the like, subscribe, and share this video.